boys and girls. Welcome to Mechanicsville branch of Pamunkey Regional Library. I'm Miss Carolyn, and today I have stories on love. Think about love for a minute. Who do you love? And how do we show them that we love them? That's right, we give them hugs. We can give them kisses. We can do something nice for them. So, let's see. If you have a dog, how does your dog give you kisses? That's right. Just like that gets our face all wet. How about if Grandma gives you a kiss? Sometimes she'll squeeze those little cheeks, just like that. How about a kitty? How would your kitty give you love? That's right. They kind of purr up against you and get close. How about a fish? How about when fish kiss? Show me. That's hard to do. How about a movie star? Like in Hollywood, if they're going to wave to you and blow you a kiss. Mwah! That's how they do theirs. How about a rabbit? That's right, they use their nose and they try to twitch it. Can you twitch your nose? Yep, just like that. So there's lots of ways that you can show love. So I have some stories today, but before we get started on our stories, we have to stand up for our exercises. So everybody hop up. Here we go. We clap, 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 and we tap, 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 and we reach up to the sky, and we clap, 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 and we tap, 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 and we reach down to the ground, touch your toes, and we clap, 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 and we tap, 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 and we turn ourselves around, and we clap, 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 and we tap, 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 and then we sit back down. What shape is associated with love? If you look at my shirt right here, what shape is that? A heart. Very good. And when you sign something X, well, X's and O's means hugs, but I guess X's and a heart means love. How about that? And we have a heart shape right here. So our first story is called Slugs in Love by Susan Pearson, illustrated by Kevin O'Malley. Let's see. Okay. Mary Lou loved everything about Herbie. Wait a minute, before I totally get started. This is a story about slugs. Now, we're probably not real familiar with slugs. They're like snails, and they move really slow, and they kind of leave slime behind. So maybe in the summertime, you might even step in some slime, like on the sidewalk. It's really kind of yucky, and it's a little hard to get off, but that's what these two guys are. They are slugs, so it's called Slugs in Love. And one of them is Mary Lou. Mary Lou loved everything about Herbie, how his slime trail glistened in the dark, how he could stretch himself thin to squeeze inside the cellar window, how he always found the juiciest tomato. Though she never spoke a single word to him, she was too shy. She thought about Herbie every morning and every night, and most of the hours in between. On Monday, while she grazed in the strawberry patch, Herbie filled her mind, and a love poem filled her heart. She wrote it in slime on the water can. It says, strawberries are red, blueberries are blue. Herbie is handsome, love Mary Lou. Did you hear that little rhyme in there? All right, let's see. The next morning, Herbie found it. He looked around. There were already at least 60 slugs in the garden. Which one, he wondered, was Mary Lou. How would he know? Herbie decided to send a message back. He wrote it on the garden hoe. Mary Lou, which one are you? Meet me here at 2:30. He rhymes too. Yours truly, Herbie. But the gardener put the hoe away in the barn, so Mary Lou never saw it. On Tuesday, while Mary Lou was hiding in the sun, in the ivy, hiding from the sun in the ivy, she saw Herbie hiding under a stone, and a poem came immediately to mind. She wrote it on the wheelbarrow later that day. It says, the sun is shining all around. It shines on field and tree. But Herbie's safe beneath a rock. I wish he'd think of me. Love, Mary Lou. Mary Lou loves Herbie, teased Jethro on Wednesday morning. Herbie blushed. Who is Mary Lou? He asked, but Jethro didn't know either. Herbie sent another message. This time he wrote it on the fence where it would stay put. It says, to Mary Lou, you could make my life complete. I'd love to meet someone so sweet. Tell me where and I'll be there. Sincerely, Herbie. He really wants to get to know her, but he doesn't know which one is her. Let's see how they can figure that out. But that afternoon it rained and his letter washed away. Even when Mary Lou was sleeping, poems to Herbie filled her dreams. She woke early and wrote another poem on the scarecrow. It says, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Herbie, Herbie, handsome slug, Mary Lou would love a hug. Love, Mary Lou. And remember, she hasn't seen any of Herbie's letters back to her yet, so she doesn't know if he really likes her or not. That Mary Lou is some poet, said Sammy. Do you know her? Herbie asked excitedly. I think she's the brownish one, said Sammy. But look, they're kind of all brownish, so that wasn't very helpful. All day long, Herbie searched for a brownish slug, but next to the brown dirt, they all looked a little brown. Herbie left another message on the watermelons. Your poems make me happy, your poems make me glad, but I can't find you, Mary Lou, and that makes me feel sad. Your friend, Herbie. Do you see the little slime marks as they're leaving from writing that poem? But Mary Lou was in the squash patch that day, and she still didn't see Herbie's note. She left another poem behind on the zucchini. Herbie, you would make me as happy as can be if you just pay attention and please, please notice me. Herbie was at his wit's end. He had been noticing her. Well, her poems anyway, and he asked everyone he could think of if they knew who she was. I think she's the greenish one, said Homer. I think she's the pinkish one, said Jodell. Maybe she's the one who likes tomatoes, says Adelaide. All slugs like tomatoes, said Herbie. But Adelaide had given him an idea. Herbie climbed to the top of the tallest tomato plant. On his way back down, he wrote a message. Look at me, I've climbed so high that I can see the world pass by. Mice and ants, an old black shoe, but Mary Lou, where are you? I've left you poems near and far. Won't you tell me where you are? Love, Herbie. And that night when Mary Lou went out to snack on a tomato, she found Herbie's message, glistening in the garden. What joy, what gladness, what delight. Mary Lou could hardly contain herself as she hurried to the barn. The next morning, the first thing Herbie saw was, she's written on the roof of the barn. Your rhyme is sublime, Herbie. Dear, I am here. And there's her snail trail. As always, when she saw Herbie, poetry filled Mary Lou's head. She said, Herbie, I am Mary Lou. We meet at last. How do you do? Herbie was a little tongue-tied. Suddenly he felt shy, but at last he blurted out, I'm fine. Will you be mine? Aw, they finally found each other. Mary Lou and Herbie lived happily ever after. Here they are, and here are their snail babies. Aw, that was the end. Do you see they made a heart around there as well? Aw, that was the end of Slugs in Love. Okay, how about if we sing some songs now? We haven't sang Old MacDonald in a while. Let me think of 3 animals that we can have on our farm. How about, a dog. How about a cat? Yep, that's a great one. And how about a duck? Okay, are you ready? A dog, a cat, and a duck. Help me out. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O. With a roof, roof here and a roof, roof there. Here, roof, there, roof, everywhere, roof, roof. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cat, E-I-E-I-O. With a meow, meow here and a meow, meow there. Here a meow, there a meow, everywhere meow, meow. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack, quack here and a quack, quack there. Here quack, there quack, everywhere quack, quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Good job. How about if we sing the Barney I Love You? Do you remember that one? Help me out with it. I love you, you love me. We're as happy as can be, with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Very good. And how about Skin-a-ma-rink-a-dink? We don't do that one very often either. Remember Skin-a-ma-rink-a-dinky-dink, Skin-a-ma-rink-a-doo? I love you. Okay, you ready? Here. Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. Skin-a-ma-rink-a-dink-a-dink, Skin-a-ma-rink-a-doo. I love you. Skin-a-ma-rink-a-dink-a-dink, Skin-a-ma-rink-a-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon, and love you in the evening and underneath the moon. So Skin-a-ma-rink-a-dink-a-dink, Skin-a-ma-rink-a-doo. I love you. Very good. Good singing, guys. Let's go on to our next story. It says, My Baby Loves Valentine's Day. Now, Valentine's Day is the next holiday coming up. It's February 14th, and that's just a special day to tell somebody that you love them. So it's My Baby Loves Valentine's Day. It's by Jabari Asim, and the publisher is HarperCollins. All right. And what does she have with her right here? That's right, a little kitty cat. And all of these shapes are what? Heart shapes, that's right. All right. Baby loves hearts made of paper and lace. Look, they're doing a little craft here, making a card And then the little kitty has the envelope that it goes in. Baby loves kisses and a loving embrace. Look at her kissing her daddy. Baby loves pretty roses, pretty red roses in bloom. Do you like flowers? Yes, they smell so pretty. Baby loves glitter and shiny balloons. Look, they're heart-shaped balloons as well as circle-shaped. She's fixing the flowers here. Baby loves cards and Valentines that say, I love you and please be mine. You see the mail lady? She's got all these little envelopes in there to pass out to different people. And now she's hanging a I love you sign in the window. Baby loves bonbons, sweet and yummy. They make her smile. She rubs her tummy. Baby loves her pet's soft, fluffy fur. Baby loves Kitty, and Kitty loves her. How sweet. Baby loves the feeling of love in the air from the tips of her toes to the top of her hair. She loves being loved. Baby loves to snuggle and giggle and play with Mommy and Daddy on Valentine's Day. Wasn't that a sweet book? That was the end of My Baby Loves Valentine's Day. That was a really cute book. How about if we sing some songs? How about it says 1 little, 2 little, 3 little hearts, all the way up to 10, and then it says 10 little hearts sing I love you. Help me count on your fingers. You ready? 1 little, 2 little, 3 little hearts, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little hearts, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little hearts, 10 little hearts say I love you. Good job. Okay, so I have this other little activity that we're going to make a heart, okay? It says, I put my hands together. This is how it starts. I curve my fingers right around and make a little heart. Can you tell that that's a heart? Yeah, how about if we start that again? So put your hands together, just like this. It says, I put my hands together. This is how I start. I curve my fingers right around and make a little heart. Can you do that? Just take your fingers right down. Can you see that heart that it's making? Uh-huh. Our next book is Llama, Llama, I Love You by Ann Dooney. This is probably one of our favorite series, the Llama, Llama Red Pajama series. Llama, Llama, I Love You. And there's hearts all along the side, and he's made his mama a little heart. Llama, Llama Valentines, Cupid lace and heart design. Make a card for everyone. It says, I love you. Here they are making their cards. Someone to give, no, some to give, and some to send. He's putting it in the mailbox. Fancy glitter heart for Mama. Yummy chocolate heart for Llama. Candy, cards, and flowers too. Aw. Llama, Llama, I love you. Wasn't that sweet? Now, what are you guys going to do when Valentine's Day comes? How are you going to show somebody that you love them? You're going to give them a hug. You can even sing them a song. You can make them a card with a heart shape. There's so many things that you can do. You can do something nice for them that day. Okay, so you think about what you want to do for Valentine's Day in love. So we're ready to do our goodbye song. Are you ready? Thank you for coming for Storytime today. All right, here we go. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Toot, toot. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Toot, toot. Oh, it's time to say goodbye. Give a smile and wink that eye. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Toot, toot. Goodbye.